Hey Eli, um, it's been a while since I made a video. I have this little notebook. It's called Letters to My Son. Sometimes I write you letters. Sometimes I make a video, although I've written you more letters than videos at this point. Um, but I was thinking about it. Tonight is a good topic. I think the videos are better for when I'm inspired by something. And we put you down to go to sleep at about 9 o'clock these days, 9 p.m. And it's not uncommon for you to wake up quite a few times between 9 and 12, which is when I try to go to bed. Um, just depends on what you're doing that day. Um, but I've thought this before in life. This isn't the first time I've felt this way, but it's just another situation that made me want to bring this up to you, something for you to think about as you kind of move through life. I heard somewhere at some point, I was listening to someone, kind of an inspirational speaker, talking about going to work. And he said, change your attitude. You don't have to go to work, you get to go to work, right? And that might sound kind of cheesy. I think my famous phrase for you is going to be, you'll understand when you're older. You'll understand one day, and you will. Trust me. I don't know what age you are when you're watching this video. You might watch it when you're young, and then you might watch it when you're old, and you might say, "Oh, I get it. I understand." Um, but if you're young, you might think, "Ugh, no, I have to go to work. I don't get to go to work." Um, but I think as you get older, you will find, either through your own personal experiences or through watching other people, that there are things that you think are just normal, right? Like how couldn't someone do that? Why, that's not a blessing. That's just something that everyone has. Um, and you'll realize that it's easy to take things for granted. Again, it's very cliche, but you know, you were just crying, and that's what inspired this video. I had to walk up the stairs to the second floor of the house to come, pat you on the back and help get you back to sleep. Um, but I don't view it as I have to. I view it as I get to, right? Um, because the reality is, and this is one of those things that's easy to take for granted, right? Ugh, I have to go up the stairs. Gosh, I keep going up and down the stairs. Somewhere out there, not too far away, is someone whose legs hurt so much that they can't go up and down the stairs. And what they would give to be able to get to go up and down the stairs, to help their child who's crying, or to even do a chore, or to just be on the second floor, right? We take it for granted. Of course, we can go up and down stairs. Who can't go up and down stairs? Some people can't go up and down stairs. And it's easy even to think, okay, great. Some people can't go up and down stairs. I can, right? This isn't something I want to think about. And maybe this is the part that, as you get older, oh, look at the focus. Look at the focus. There we go. And we're back. Maybe this is the part that, as you get older, you'll understand. And it took me a second to kind of understand. Um, you might not be able to go up and down stairs one day. And all you'll be able to think is, my gosh, if only I had to go up and down stairs and it was that easy, you know? Um, I'm currently, I'll tell you something I'm going through, and who knows if this ever goes away. Um, my shoulder has started hurting pretty badly as of last month, and it's been about 2 months now, and the pain, I've worked on it, but it's still there, right? and it hurts to scratch my back. It really hurts. It hurts to scratch my back. And for the first 35 years of my life, I didn't think at all. My back had an itch and I scratched it. And it's wild now that I can't scratch my back with my right arm without it hurting. And every single time I think, wow, what I wouldn't give to be able to scratch my back without thinking about the pain anymore. And I know I'm only 35, but you know, what else is there to learn and to appreciate? So I guess try to appreciate even the smallest things right now, because you never know when you won't have access to the smallest things anymore. And there might come a time when all you wish you could do was walk up and down some stairs, or all you wish you could do was scratch your back, right? Or all you wish was that your legs didn't hurt and you could go mow the lawn or take the trash out, or your shoulders didn't hurt. You could lift something over your head, put a cup in the cupboard without it hurting. And this isn't meant to be doom and gloom. I'm not complaining. I'm really trying to give you access to the information that, you know, took me decades to understand. And you know what? If it takes you decades to understand it the same way, that's okay. Because sometimes there are things in this world, and you'll understand when you're older. There are some things you just have to experience, right? Even the bad things. You know, someone can tell you that the stove is hot. You just might not really understand until you touch it and it burns you. And that's it. So I'll leave it there. You know, today's lesson: appreciate everything, even the smallest things, especially the smallest things, because I think you might end up finding that the smallest things that you took for granted all your life are the ones that hit you the hardest if and when they go away. So, I love you, bud. Hope you got something out of this. And, hope you have a good night's rest. You've woken up about 3 times in the past hour now. So we'll see how you're doing. But we love you very much. And I hope you get something out of this. I love you, bud. See you around.